Hello people, and welcome to Crypto Exposed. Lead game designer forecasts XRP to reach $250. Interesting. Okay guys, so let's get into this one. So I've had a look at this article, and I can tell you the person in question who we're talking about here is Chad Steingraber, someone who's quite prominent on X. And yeah, like the thing I'll say about this before we even, really get into this is that, like, my only issue with when people make these kind of predictions is that they can never really go in depth in terms of their answers, right? And that's my only thing about this. So let's really get into this, okay? So we have Chad Steingraber talking about XRP reaching $250. And I'm actually going to show you just exactly how vague this is. So let's just quickly scroll down and I'll show you, like, so if you can look at your screen, you can actually see the post here. And all we've got is Chad Steingraber saying XRP $250, 2025. Okay. Now I've obviously read the article just to get a bit more, a bit more understanding as to why this has come about, and he's basically saying he thinks it's going to be due to stablecoin regulations. So essentially he's saying that he thinks the stablecoin will be what will help bolster XRP's value to these kind of price points, right, once there's regulations fully coming through. Okay, so this is my thing, right? I've said this numerous times. Do I believe that XRP can hit 3-digit numbers? Yes, I do. I believe XRP can reach 3 digits. I don't pretend to know when. I really don't know. Do I think it will be this bull run? Personally, I don't think so. But because I don't rule out 3 digits at all, who knows? Anything is possible, right? But if you used to ask me the likelihood, I don't think 3 digits is likely this bull run. That's just my personal opinion. Okay? All right. So this is the thing, okay? So if we're talking about 3-digit XRP by 2025 due to the stablecoin, like, okay, it's still a very vague answer, right? Like, you're not really giving us much information. So what exactly are you anticipating then for XRP to get 3 digits just off of the back of the stablecoin regulations? Because to get that kind of market cap, to get it to like $250, we're not talking, we're talking trillions, and not like just, I don't even think it's singular trillions, like, and to me, like, yes, I agree that stablecoins can be a very big source of income, etc., for a company, and for a crypto token, but to think that it's going to go that high by 2025, I think that's a very big stretch. If we're basing it solely off of the stablecoin, because don't forget, even with the stablecoin, yes, obviously XRP is being utilized. It is. So I'm definitely not trying to take that away, because XRP is the gas token. XRP is being burnt along the way. So obviously it's making the supply more scarce. So it's all adding ultimately value to XRP. But when we talk about that, we're talking over a very long time frame, right? Like, it's not going to be a thing where like this stablecoin gets released and then XRP is going to instantly go to like $5, $10 and just start climbing way up from there. No, not at all. Like, we've had XRP around for how long now, and people are trading on it every day. People are using it for ODL all the time. And is the supply that, dramatic that XRP is going up in value now? No. Now, don't get me wrong. Again, I will just repeat. The stablecoin will bring a lot more XRP burning if it is, successful, because, how many people use stablecoins on a daily basis? Like, I've said this before. I've looked at Tether, and their daily profit that they were making, it was in like I'm sure they were making like millions a day, something crazy like that. So don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to discredit the kind of value that can be gained, but again, to get it to like trillions, $1 trillion, multi-trillion dollar market cap for XRP, no, that I don't personally see that. So while I'm not going to rule out 3 digits, I'm not saying like this is impossible, because I do believe XRP can reach 3 digits. If we're going off of just solely the stablecoin, I just don't agree. And again, it's like, what's making you think these numbers? This is my thing. Like, it's like me saying tomorrow, right? Okay, XRP, $1,000 next month. What's your reasoning? The end of the lawsuit, right? It's like, okay, let's just say the end of the lawsuit does happen and it's finalized. What gives me the information to be able to say it's going to go to $1,000, right? I'm really just pulling a figure out the air. I really am. I'm just pulling a figure out the air and just say, well, this is positive news. So it's going to reach, XRP is just going to reach this monumental figure just based off of this news. There's no kind of formula to it. There's no, calculation or anything like that. I'm just saying a high figure and saying it's because of this reason. And that's the thing with these predictions. A lot of people are just throwing these numbers out there with no real basis of what they're giving as a foundation to give the answer. And that's what I don't like with these predictions. Like, they're really baseless, to be honest with you. So I'm not going to rule out the whole 3-digit XRP just because I do believe it's possible. So obviously, as I said earlier, I don't pretend to know when it can happen. It could happen next week for all I know. So I'm not saying that I'm not saying that it can't happen. It could, because I believe that XRP can reach 3 digits. But if I'm going on like probability and like, just general knowledge, etc., do I think that the Ripple stablecoin is going to be what's going to make it go to $250 by next year? No, that's definitely not how I would be basing my thesis for XRP to reach 3 digits. Not at all. So I personally, I don't really agree with this. Just one last thing to just add on to this as well. It's just another post by the same guy, and this is where I'm just going to throw this in here just so you can get an idea of, this guy's type of content. He has another post here and he says, there will be only 21 million XRP available for public trading. The rest will be in private liquidity pools. You, in brackets the public, will never see it. Look, that's an absolutely wild take. To me, again, I just have to say this again. What information do you have to say that? This is just wild speculation. I'm sorry, but it is. It's just a wild speculation. Like, what information have you got to really say that this is a fact of this is going to happen? It's clearly your opinion, and that's fine for people to have an opinion, but where's your evidence to back this up? Like, what are you showing to say this is why I think this will happen? We can all make these, theories out of our mind and just start, pulling at random things, but it's like, where's the foundation to back it up? Where's the evidence? And again, like, the thing for me with this kind of stuff is that people, not everybody fact checks things. Some people just hear this stuff and they think it sounds so good and they want to believe it, right? Like, people want to believe it because they're heavily invested into XRP. They've believed all the hype over the years. Some believe it's going to, like $10,000 and stuff like that. So all this is like reaffirming their beliefs, right? And that's the thing that I think's like scary with this stuff, because for some people, that they're going to lap this up. And they're not going to say, well, where's your data to suggest this? Where's your evidence? What have you got to back up your opinion here? So again, I'm just showing you another side to this, but that opinion there, the 21 million XRP will be the only available for the public. I don't agree with that at all. Like, even more so than the original opinion. And again, the 3 digits through the stablecoin, no, I don't really agree with that either, to be honest with you. So just thought I'd give my 2 cents on this. Again, this isn't to knock the guy. I'm just giving you my thoughts. And for me, as I've always done, I'm trying to help people have realistic information and realistic expectations. So I'm only doing this to spread the word. I'm sure I'll get criticized for it, but there you go. But yeah, I hope you've obviously found this useful. And, as I say, all I'm going to say with this kind of stuff, when you see these kind of predictions, just ask them to, elaborate. That's it. Ask them to elaborate. And if they can, then cool. If they can provide stuff and say, well, this is why I think it, cool. But if they're not really giving you much, they're giving you just think pieces, okay, well, this is clearly going to help. And it's well, no, you're just pulling stuff out the air then, right? There's no foundation to what you're saying. So I'll leave it there, but I hope you found this useful. But what do you guys think? XRP to $250 via the Ripple stablecoin. Let me know your thoughts, guys. I'll be interested to hear. Thank you very much for watching this. If you did like it, please remember to drop a comment, like, and subscribe. But until next time, take care.